did a few videos where I was using some impact guns. And I knew that I always get in shit. You're like, you're not using the right size gun. Why don't you use this tool? Get this tool. Like, I've always heard those comments the whole way. So I'm like, I don't know. This Milwaukee one sure isn't working. And like, clearly I'm using the very smallest impact gun to do the largest job.
Nobody seriously commented like, "Oh, you know you're using the wrong gun, right?" Like, did you get any of
So many. So many people use at least a half-inch drive impact if you want to do tires. Like, you can just use that. Like, he's like, that's a wood screw one. That's meant for wood screws.
Okay.
Like, that's like a wood frame one if you're just doing like. So clearly, I grabbed my 1-inch to drive in the wood screws.
Yeah, that video, I thought that was doing the comparison. I thought that was really funny, actually. I was like, oh, because I knew you were gonna go overboard, but then I didn't know how big an impact on you guys had there. And I was like, okay, not just overboard, like horrifyingly overboard.
Well, every time I'm using a Ryobi, people have the comments like, I can't wait to see what you can do with a Milwaukee, like my brand or my tools. They got to downplay your tools,
Well, I'm gonna tease Ryobi too.
Here's what tool with it. Like, realistically, like, my tool's the better tool. I guess it's the same in trucks, but
right.
Yeah. Well, I run all DeWalt tools, and people are like, like those impacts don't have the best driving force compared to the Milwaukees. I'm like, yeah, no, I do. And then they just shut up. It's like, no, I'm well aware. These are cheaper. They fit my other chainsaws, like, because I run chainsaws with my DeWalt tools too, and they got like pole saws and shit. Like, they're more diverse for that. So it's like, yeah, no, I'm well aware their impacts are stronger. They're like, oh, okay. I just thought I'd tell you. It's like, oh, okay, thanks, man.
Like, I feel like at the end of the day, it's what tool is using for the job. Like you talk about delivering shipping containers here for Barbie, and like, yeah, she has that little roll-off truck because that makes sense for what she does. Maybe if you're just like a home improvement guy, a little DeWalt nailer for the one job you do every, I'm going to do a little house job every 6 months. The little DeWalt that sits in your drawer is fine. It would be like Barbie driving a tandem steer sow truck bed truck. You're like, it's got a 110-ton winch on it. You're like, yeah, I get it. The bed truck has more power. It has a 600 Cummins. I feel like you don't need it, though, to deliver an empty shipping container.
No.
Empty shipping container. Yeah, like little overboard.
Right. Well, not only that, but the reason I had to get such a small truck is because the clearance that I'm always given, I can't get out of these spaces half the time. So if I even have, a trailer or like a sleeper or a back seat, anything like that, it's impossible. So I had to go for as small as I can get it short, because unloading.
Yeah, but I assume you bought a 200-ton crane, 8-axle crane. You could just lift it into place.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they want.